I am Rachel. And welcome to the Audacious Rachel Show. Where uncompromising, one-on-one verbal combat is the norm. And we don't conform. Don't expect to leave without someone getting a verbal bloody lip. Let's give our guest, Gary, a round of applause.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gary is the master software engineer for the full of baloney software as a service. His company provides many human resource departments the software that analyzes and reviews resumes, characteristics, and documents. Isn't that correct, Gary?
Yes, yes, yes. I am so happy to be here.
Why did you decide to accept our invitation?
Rachel. I love you. I love you. I love you.
My producer just told me that Gary says that he loves me 3 times.
I don't think Gary was told by his company that I'm going to hand him his cojones on a silver platter in the next few minutes. Or at least his company hasn't told him yet. Maybe that is why he's still smiling.
Rachel. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yes, Gary, I know that you love me. But for today, we are going to call this session the session of tough love. And for you, Gary, real tough love.
So pucker up, baby. Here comes the first salvo, right from my lips to yours.
Rachel. I love you. I love you. I love you.
This guy is too much. I need to verbally punch this guy's clock out. Gary, we have a copy of your software that analyzes resumes, employee characteristics, and related documents. We ran your software through a series of scientific tests to determine if your software can differentiate very simple job classifications for job candidates.
Yes, yes. Explain.
Well, Gary, anybody with a half a brain knows that there is a difference between a certified public accountant that performs financial audits and a nurse who is a medical coder that performs medical coding audits. Would you not agree that there is a difference between a CPA and a nurse?
Yes.
Well, Gary, your software cannot differentiate between financial auditing and medical coding audits. As a matter of fact, your software system had an error rate of 99.995% every time we ran resumes of 200 certified public accountants that perform financial audits and 100 nurses that perform medical coding audits. Your software confused the two professions. Well, Gary, what do you have to say to that allegation?
Rachel. I love you. I love you. I love you.
This guy is just too much.
Gary, let us review your software results. First, your software confused resumes of the profession of being a preschool childcare workers with collegiate instructors at universities and colleges. Second, your software confused the profession of electrical engineering and being a residential electrician. Third, your software confused me, a talk show host, with positions in marketing and human relations personnel. These are just a few of the test comparisons. As a matter of fact, Gary, your software is completely incompetent for the intended purposes it serves. Isn't that true, Gary?
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
We ran over 2,000 resumes that your software evaluated, and then took those resumes and evaluations to professionals in the field of human resources to determine the error rate, if any. The average failure rate of your software was over 75%, in which the job candidates, with professional credentials and with their extensive experiences, were mismatched with job openings, past and present. Simply put, Gary, your software is a complete failure. Yet, you sell this line of software crap for over $1,000.
Rachel. Please. Illa bjär.
Now, as you Americans say, he's got me really pissed off. Sorry, Gary, but I must talk to the audience first, before we continue. Okay, audience. Either this guy has been put up for this stunt in order to gain sympathy, because he is a dupe, or he's in on it. I say he's in on it, and this is just a ruse. What do you say, audience? Should I give him another verbal bloody lip?
As a matter of fact, Gary, your software has a special utility program to distinguish job candidates by age. Isn't that right, Gary?
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes. We found a pattern in the results, in your programming, that prioritizes job candidates' resumes, by age groupings, by their graduation date from high school. That is why you want high school graduation dates, for top career professionals. Many with over 25 years experience. Don't you, Gary? This way you can place the resumes in a priority list, by age, for the hiring firms. Isn't that correct, Gary?
Impossible.
As a matter of fact, Gary, this age discrimination can be used by the hiring firm, without the hiring firm being directly spotted for violating federal age discrimination laws. Isn't that correct, Gary? Isn't that complicity to violate the law?
Crazy. Impossible. Are crazy.
Oh, Gary. I'm so upset. Now you say that I'm crazy. I thought you said that you love me? At least 3 times.
Don't worry, audience. He will be searching for his cojones in just 1 more minute, with another verbal bloody lip. Gary? As a matter of fact, your software can extract out job candidates by age, in order to provide the lower healthcare costs for your clients. Isn't that true? Isn't that is why they buy our crap software?
No, true.
Well, Gary, we did another analysis and evaluation of your software by entering the historical public resumes of President Barack Obama, President Ronald Reagan, Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Then your software analyzed these resumes for leadership characteristics. Do you know what we got?
No.
The presidents and the prime ministers lacked leadership qualities, as measured by your software.
Winston would be turning over in his grave. Right now, this minute.
As a matter of fact, Gary, we inserted into your software what would be considered the historical public resumes of Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and Pol Pot, of the Khmer Rouge. All genocidal maniacs that killed tens of millions of people. For what your software considers leadership qualities. Do you know what your software concluded?
No. You're upsetting me.
Yes, Gary, you should be upset. Your software determined that these genocidal maniacs that killed tens of millions of people, by Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and Pol Pot, of the Khmer Rouge, had greater leadership qualities for your hiring firms than President Barack Obama, President Ronald Reagan, Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Notice Gary. The long silence by the audience. I think they might be pissed off at you and your software. Now, what do you have to say to that? It figures. Silence. Nothing. Okay, I have had enough of this guy and his load of crap software. And for all you software producers out there that make this type of crap, why don't you put your own resume and that of your employees in your own program and see what type of crap comes out? And stop blaming the job candidates.
For all those software crap companies out there, get this straight. And get this straight right now. Our investigative team will be making available to the general public your results of the comparisons between Adolf Hitler and Abraham Lincoln, among other interesting comparisons, such as Adolf Hitler and the CEO of your software crap firm, using your software that evaluates leadership and other necessary qualities for various job positions. Tell me, audience, what do you think the American public will say when they read the results of the comparisons? In the words of Ernest Hemingway, for whom the bell tolls for the crap software company. We must now come to an end. From all of us, to all of you. I am Rachel. And goodbye from the Audacious Rachel Show. Where uncompromising, one-on-one verbal combat is a norm. And we don't conform. Don't expect to leave without someone getting a verbal bloody lip.